For years, people went missing along a remote stretch of road in the Appalachian Mountains. Not all at once. Not enough to make headlines. Just enough to make locals uneasy. Hikers failed to return. Campers were never heard from again. Travelers vanished after stopping for the night. At first, police blamed the terrain. The Appalachian forests are vast, rugged, and unforgiving. Poor cell service. Steep drops. Unmarked trails. People get lost. People have accidents. That explanation worked, until the disappearances followed the same pattern. Every missing person had last been seen near the same road. And none of them were ever found. The road cut through miles of dense forest, far from towns or highways. There were no houses nearby. No businesses. Just trees, hills, and silence. Locals warned outsiders not to stop there after dark. Most didn't listen. One couple did exactly that. Jason and Emily Harper were driving cross-country when their car began to overheat near the forest. It was late afternoon. They pulled onto the shoulder and called for roadside assistance. There was no signal. A passing truck driver told them the nearest town was over an hour away. He warned them not to camp. Said the area wasn't safe. Jason and Emily thought he was exaggerating. They pitched a small tent just off the road. That night, someone approached their camp. A man stepped out of the trees. He was tall, thin, and calm. He said his family lived nearby and had tools to help with the car. Jason followed him into the woods. Emily stayed behind. She never saw Jason again. Hours later, the man returned. This time, he brought food. He said Jason was safe. That they would fix the car in the morning. Emily was hungry and exhausted. She ate. Only later did she realize something was wrong. There were no animals nearby. No hunting equipment. No signs of livestock. And then she heard screaming. Emily said the family lived deep in the forest, hidden among abandoned logging paths. They had built crude cabins and shelters out of scrap wood and rusted metal. 3 generations lived there together. Grandparents. Adult children. Teenagers. They had no contact with the outside world. They didn't see travelers as people. They saw them as resources. The family watched the road. They waited for broken-down vehicles. Lost hikers. Anyone who wandered too far from safety. Emily was kept alive because she cooperated. She cleaned. She cooked. She pretended not to understand what was happening. She waited for an opportunity. After 4 days, a storm rolled in. The family gathered in one place. Emily ran. She ran barefoot through the woods until she collapsed near the road. A passing driver found her at dawn. Dehydrated. Shaking. Alive. At first, police doubted her story. Until they searched the forest. What they found confirmed everything. Shallow graves. Fire pits containing human remains. Personal belongings scattered through the trees. Wallets. Phones. Backpacks. Evidence spanning decades. Authorities launched a massive operation. State police, federal agents, and search teams moved in together. They surrounded the forest. But the family knew the land better than anyone. Some of them fought. Some fled. 3 adults were arrested at one of the main cabins. 2 teenagers were captured hiding in an abandoned mine shaft. But others escaped. The head of the family vanished into the mountains, along with at least 2 younger members. Despite weeks of searching, they were never found. During interrogation, one of the arrested family members showed no fear. No guilt. He told investigators the forest had always provided for them. That outsiders didn't belong there. Police believe the family had been hunting travelers for over 40 years. Possibly longer. Passing the knowledge down like tradition. The forest was later declared restricted land. Fences were installed. Warning signs were placed along the road. Officials claim the threat is gone. But locals aren't convinced. Hunters still report smoke deep in the woods. Too controlled. Too deliberate. And people still disappear nearby. Emily Harper refuses to return to the mountains. She believes some of them survived. And as long as that forest stands, someone is still watching the road, waiting for a traveler to stop. If you enjoy stories like this, consider subscribing.